What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Startup Storybook podcast. I'm Daniel Pierce, here with Turner Ray in person here in San Antonio at Velocity, Texas. And we've got Mr. Gabe Irvine on the podcast. He's going to be a sophomore at Trinity University, accounting and finance major. He's from Mildred, Texas. And his business idea that he has right now that he's working on is called Interactive Investing Insights. It's going to be a mobile investing app that can use AI to give people, insights on investing strategies and whatnot. Thanks for joining us, bro.
Thanks for having me. This is great. It's awesome what y'all are doing here. So, yeah, thank you. Gabe, my name's Gabe Irvine. Do you want me to give a little...
Wait, Irvin or Irvine? I said Irvine. Is it Irvin?
Either one.
Either one?
Both. It's actually both, yeah.
Depends how Texas.
It depends where I'm from.
It depends on who's saying it. Yeah, it depends on who's saying it.
Okay. Well, you know I'm from Ohio, so maybe I say Irvine. Yeah. Irvin. Yeah.
Once you put the boots and the cowboy hat on, it'll change.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so why don't you tell us a little bit about where you're from, all that type of thing?
Yeah. So I'm from Mildred, Texas, small town in East Texas. Population, like I said, 399. Grew up in Houston, Texas until 6th grade. Hurricane Harvey hit. Then I moved out there into the wildland. So really, really cool experience there. Change in size. Graduated, came to Trinity, play football there now. Finance, accounting, double major, entrepreneurship minor, and I've been loving my experience at Trinity so far. So yeah.
What's your position?
Linebacker.
Okay.
Linebacker. Yeah.
Cool.
Big defense guy.
So your first season was this past season?
Yes, and it went great. Obviously.
Did you play at all or
no? I mean, I played. I got one drive on defense and I was on kickoffs. So
well, there you go.
Not ideal, but we're making it.
Sweet. So, okay, let's just tell everyone listening a little bit about your business idea. You were telling us just now a little bit about it, and then we can talk about the accelerator you've been in this summer. How about that?
For sure.
Yeah.
So my venture is Interactive Investing Insights, III Investing for short, but the LLC for that was taken, hence Interactive Investing Insights. It's a mobile application that uses an AI as essentially a financial advisor. So you engage in paper trading, and then the AI gives you tips/advice, feedback on the trades that you make. The point of this AI financial app is stock market education. So for beginner investors who may not be sure where to start, where to begin, they can start practicing without no money on the line and just get a good feel for how the market works, what good trades look like, what bad trades look like. And that's one section. And then also I'm going to try to have some educational modules, more like textbook style for the more traditional learner. And also it's a good thing to kind of combine this hands-on interactive learning style with a more classic approach.
Interesting.
So how did you learn about investing? Like, how old were you? Like, how did you learn about all of this?
Yeah, so I was like probably middle school, 12, 13, when my dad introduced me to the stock market. Obviously, very, very grateful for that. He incentivized me to invest by like matching 50 cents for every dollar that I saved long term. And so that really, I was like, shoot, free money.
Half. That's half.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Also, so I was
crazy.
like, let's go. I'm just going to put all my money in. So just got really, really interested in that. And so from interviews that I've been doing, like customer discovery interviews with my target market, 80%, 85% of people who are in the stock market currently learned from parents or siblings when they were younger. And so that's definitely the most common path for sure. So that's where I got started.
So you're investing younger, getting to college, and how does your idea to do this come apart?
So my idea comes from like just talking to people. Obviously, I'm a pretty social guy at school. I talk to everyone I can, football team or not. I was on the orientation team this summer, welcoming a ton of freshmen to campus. And just when people ask me about my major and like what I do, when I mention the stock market, they're like, oh yeah, like I have no idea Like, what even is that? Like, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there are other ways. Obviously, there's alternative investments, but some kind of forward-thinking, long-term investment is important for personal finance. And I think that it's important that people know how to invest their money and plan for their financial futures. And I've just seen a lot of like disparity in people who aren't aware of where to get started. So
I totally agree, because there's either the people who like have some experience in it and maybe have parents that have taught them like yourself, or it's like someone who just got to college is figuring out what a loan is for university and maybe has a savings account, but doesn't know much about how to invest for sure. Yeah, I definitely agree. That's a problem.
There's definitely like a gap in education.
Yes, agreed.
Like in terms of just like it usually just comes down to like privilege, basically. Like I feel like, more privileged people are more likely to have parents and family that teach them at a younger age, like about all these things.
Right.
While, on the other spectrum, or on the other end of the spectrum, it's like completely different. They're kind of having to figure out like there's things like maybe later in life, and then it feels like they're behind other people and they're having to like catch up. And so like, I guess, yeah, hopefully like maybe your app or, I feel like investing education is definitely like a big part of it.
100%.
Yeah.
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 If there's no one in the household that like previously has invested, or there's no financial knowledge already in a household, then like it just never.
It can be hard to
never
know
gets learned.
where to start. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I know I should invest in these stocks. Like, I guess I'll just invest in like good companies that I know about, right? But then it's like, there's like other like index funds, and it gets like, it's kind of, you can go down the rabbit hole, and there's so many other things like CDs and ladders, and
Yeah, it can get confusing very quickly.
Yeah, very quickly, for sure.
So is your
Crypto.
idea essentially to like have a course that someone would go through, or is it like you type into the AI, hey, I want to invest in the S&P 500. How do I do that?
Yes. So we're going to have that conversational AI model that you can ask questions, pretty much like a chat GPT prompt.
Mm-hmm.
But alongside that, and kind of like the core, is that you make trades without like your actual money. And then the AI like tells you good trade or bad trade based on your financial goals, and kind of guides you.
Interesting. And so what you're saying there, it sounds like, what's the game we played in financial management at ACU?
I haven't taken that class yet.
Okay, so at ACU we have this class called financial management. It's just like essentially
I think
accounting.
Everyone probably has that. Right?
Yeah, every business major somewhere. That's just what it's called for us. But we play a game online that's like a stock trading game, but again, it's not real money, right? And so some people did like some crazy short selling and made millions off of $100,000. But it sounds like that is what you're trying to do. But before we started recording, you were saying like there could be issues with having an AI give someone financial advice, right?
Yes.
I mean, it sounds like if they're giving advice on something that didn't happen, is that financial advice?
It is. I mean, any like personalized recommendation to buy or sell like a security is considered it. The regulations are pretty straightforward on that, but like you said, there's no real money, so there can be kind of a gray area there on what you can recommend, what you can say, and what you can't. And so that's been definitely one of the things I'm trying to navigate as I like train this AI model and develop the minimum viable product for my app.
Wow.
Do you know if there's any models out right now that will give you financial and investing advice? Like will ChatGPT like if I ask ChatGPT right now if I should buy or sell this stock, it'll probably say
try
I
it.
can't.
Yeah, try it.
Try it.
I think it'll be like, I can't give.
Okay, let me predict. So let me just say a VU, okay?
Yeah, should I buy VU?
I'm actually going to say, should I sell VU in 3 days?
Yeah. See what it says. I mean, I'm curious.
Okay,
I'm curious.
ChatGPT 4.0, searching the web, pulled up the graph, the
price?
Yeah, the price, everything, 567.77. Talks about the momentum. Long and short-term moving averages are bullish. Daily signals show potential for continued short-term upside. Long-term perspective, it's best for a core long-term portfolio. Many experts. So it's pulling from. It gives you sources. One of these is Reddit. One of these is Nasdaq.com, StockChase.com.
Yeah, and so that probably.
So no, it doesn't give you a clear.
I mean, if you ask it, like, say, should I buy this right now? Like, it can't answer that.
So what I'm doing right now, I just asked it, what is the best stock to buy today? And then I'm about to say, I have $10,000. Can you give me personalized advice for how to invest? And what do you think it's not going to be able to?
That's a
I
pretty
don't
good
think
prompt.
it's going to tell you to buy it. No. I mean, it may tell you to allocate to like industries, but I
True.
don't think it's going to name
I think
tickers.
it'll probably tell you to diversify.
Excellent. Let's do this carefully. I'm not a licensed financial advisor, so I can't legally give you personalized fiduciary advice, but I can help you think through it in a highly tailored way. So it's asking like about me. It's like investment goal, time horizon.
Yeah.
And then gives example scenarios.
But it won't tell you specific stocks
which I can't
or
either.
funds
Yeah.
or indexes to buy.
Yeah. That's essentially what I'm trying to do is make this into like a interactive like app that's specifically made for this purpose.
You see the graph of the stock going up and down, and the AI's in there telling you, hey, this is what's going to happen next.
Yeah, like look at this. Like this is an indicator. And I'm not going to get like too in depth. I'm not trying to do like crazy, like you said, shorts and like get into all these futures and trading derivatives.
Sure.
I just want basic, like a working knowledge of the stock market for people who like haven't been in the stock market before or who are just getting started out.
Well, because that's who would use this, right? Like someone who's more advanced, like yourself, doing the futures and reels, those types of things. Like they don't need the AI to help them. So that's a very smart move. That makes sense.
So I know in the accelerator, which we can talk about in a second, you guys like really like figured out your target market. Like you spent like one of these days last week, I think maybe, figuring out like your target market. Did that like change? How has that changed? Has it changed at all? Like your target demographic that you're going for?
Yes.
Your persona?
So that was a learning curve in the accelerator for sure. Originally, I was like, yeah, I'll just target like everyone. If they're not investing in the stock market, like they can use it. And yeah, they definitely not a good thing in hindsight is casting too wide of a net. So yeah, I narrowed down the demographics, like the age, the income, all those things into like a specific target market. And so, yeah, I would say it hasn't changed, but it's definitely narrowed. So, yeah, we made those personas last week.
I saw on the whiteboards. Yeah.
Yeah, Chad. Yeah. I had Chad. Chad, the beginner investor, age 18 to 32. So that's my target market.
And was that your first time doing that type of thing?
It was.
Okay.
It was.
So this is interesting because I feel like I've done similar things for a while, and so I haven't had that fresh in my mind. What are your thoughts about like the lean startup and personas and that type of thing?
Yeah.
Is it like groundbreaking, or is it like, oh, why is this so simple? And what was maybe something that was challenging or weird or unexpected?
Like the business model canvas, is that what?
Correct.
Yeah.
Lean startup.
Lean startup. Yeah.
I think yes, it was more simple than I thought. Like it wasn't crazy.
Sure.
But I think without those things laid out, I wouldn't have thought about maybe everything that was on there, everything that I needed to think about. And so I would say it was very helpful. It was my first time being introduced to that a couple months ago. And yeah, just being able to lay out like the unique value proposition, the revenues, the costs, and like the target market, just laying all that out in front of you is pretty helpful just to wrap your mind around the business, kind of put it in writing. So that was what was most helpful for me.
And for someone who is a college student, just like yourself, just finished freshman year, or someone else just finishing their freshman year, like that's a great thing to hear. Like before and you're a business major, right? You're around these types of things. Like if you're a animal science major and like don't know anything about it, like there's things out there like the lean startup that are really helpful and very easy and simple, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely an accessible thing. I think anybody can do it if they have an idea. Everyone can throw together a lean canvas, start researching and make something happen.
Okay, so I want to hear about this accelerator. Because Daniel, you're working there this summer. It's at Trinity University in San Antonio.
Yeah. So for everyone listening, I'm interning at Trinity this summer in their entrepreneurship center, helping out mainly with the summer accelerator program, which is a 10-week program, and Gabe is in it. Do you want to just you can explain it better than I can.
Yeah. So the accelerator, pretty much, they give you a stipend to stay on campus for 10 weeks in the summer. We live in the dorms and we go to class, not class, but we meet up every day, or not every day, every week, twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And we basically just speed, rapid fire, drink from a water hose, everything there is to know about entrepreneurship. We've done target markets, interviews, personas. We've done marketing strategies, sales. We've done PR. We did accounting, cash flow models this week.
And today was AI capabilities and startups.
AI capability, very relevant.
And I got to sit in, and that lecture, what's her name? Dr.
Delwich. She's very, very smart.
She is an expert.
Yes.
It was pretty cool.
She's definitely an expert. But yeah, we've pretty much just been, honestly, we've covered all aspects of starting a business. And so the end goal of this accelerator is to advance your business. I mean, so the Stumberg competition have y'all talked about that on this show?
No.
Is that known?
I know what it, but can you tell them what that is? Yeah.
Yeah. So in the spring, teams pitched their business ideas in the Stumberg competition.
How many teams?
8.
Okay.
8 teams. 5 of them won $5,000 in funding for their business. And so those teams are currently in the accelerator developing their business ideas, trying to hopefully generate revenue by the end of the summer, but really just trying to get their product out in the market by the end of the summer. And so those 5 winners pitch in October again in the final round. And there's only one winner of that one, and it's $25,000 grand prize and a year in geekdom. So really, that's a really great way to get your business off the ground. And so those, all 5 teams are currently in the accelerator.
Absolutely. That's
and for
awesome.
everyone listening, Geekdom is a startup hub in downtown San Antonio, where I think they get their own working space. They get an office there, right?
Yeah, there's co-working spaces,
membership.
Membership. I mean, they have kitchens, podcast studio,
and they have programming too. They have startup boot camps, guests all the time to talk about various things. So
San Antonio Startup Day just the other day.
Yes, that was cool.
Yeah, and then Startup Week in October.
Absolutely,
there's a lot of opportunities there for sure.
So you're one of the 5 then?
No. So this is actually
to tell them how it works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
you don't have to be in the Stumberg venture competition in order to be in the accelerator.
Oh, okay.
So most of the accelerator people like you, right, Gabe? Yeah.
Yes.
Aren't in Stumberg. So
I would say
you can still grow. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I would say half of them are.
Half of them aren't.
So you're not going to be competing for the 25,000?
No.
But you're getting the benefits of this accelerator to launch the thing.
Yes, the resources.
That's awesome.
That's the cool thing, because
it
doesn't it lowers the pressure.
Yeah.
If not that you want to take it less seriously, but people have different goals. People are at different stages.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, not only that, but if you pitch the competition and don't win, well, it's not like you're out of luck.
No, you still
have the opportunity to still do what you're trying to do.
You've still made massive progress.
Yeah.
Despite whatever the results of the competition were.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and if I participate in this accelerator and grow my business throughout the beginning of the school year, then I can pitch in the next year,
true.
In spring. So yeah.
Is that your plan?
Yeah.
In the seed round in March?
Hope so.
Yeah, dude.
I think I would want to pitch there. So
yeah.
Yeah, because you need some capital for an AI company.
Definitely will. I mean, not a ton, but yes, we'll need to
even for
app maintenance development.
I was gonna say for development, that sounds like expensive.
Do you know how you're gonna develop your MVP?
Yes. So I actually, for 2 weeks, I was Google searching it up, ChatGPTing it up, how to code an app. I was getting into the weeds, and let me tell you, yeah. I came to the realization that it was gonna take a lot longer than I expected, and so I posted on LinkedIn an internship position for a software developer. Did 215 applications in 2 days, and so I'm screening the resumes right now. I'm screening the resumes, and I'm gonna interview, hire. It's an equity-based position, so I'm not paying out salaries, but I'm gonna give them like 30-40%
Oh,
stake in the
wow.
company.
Yeah.
Cause like it's a big. I mean, like
Yeah,
I
it's a big
need
deal.
a developer.
Well, I
so.
wish you had met our co-host Wes. He is a computer science AI guru. So
Dude, it could have been perfect.
He's in Dallas right now, but he's normally with us.
can always connect you, or we'll send him your LinkedIn job application.
Yeah, I mean, at the same, or no, we can tell Wes to apply. We can tell him to apply, and then you can
Just throw his resume in the mix.
yeah, and
That's
the
funny.
215, yeah, see if he makes it.
So I'm curious, how many days did it take for you to get that many applicants?
2 days.
Really?
Well, okay, so I mean, there's this like LinkedIn Plus for businesses.
Right.
The first day I got like 17, but then it maxed out.
Yeah.
It was like an hour or 2 hours maxed out, and so I had to like use the free trial to like let me take in more applications, and so I just free trialed
Okay,
it
so
for a day.
you get a limit on the amount of applications you can take.
Yeah.
'Cause
With the free,
How many is that? Do you know?
I got like 15.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't use LinkedIn enough
Because
yet,
I was
so-
talking to Cullen, which for everyone listening is another guy in the accelerator. He did the same thing, right?
Yes, he
With the LinkedIn
actually
job?
helped me. Yes.
Oh,
he did.
okay. Okay, cool. Well, we were talking about this before about making a job posting. I don't know if I should say this or not. Making a job posting for this podcast that says podcast guest.
Well, I mean, it'll get it
and
out to more
having-
people, right?
And having people apply to be a guest on the podcast through LinkedIn Jobs.
That would be a really, really good idea. And
Yeah?
and you will get a lot of it. Trust me, I didn't think I was gonna get like
you got 200?
yes, hundreds. And I can't even I'm
Like
not looking
resumes?
forward
Is
to,
that
like,
resumes and everything?
Yes, resumes and
Oh
like
my-
full applications like that answered my
You
questions.
could use AI to sift through them. If-
Yeah,
how-
it feels kind of wrong, but like,
however you do that. Yeah, right.
but like it's 220.
Yeah,
I might have to.
Yeah,
so.
right.
Okay, so I kind of want to get into that maybe
Okay.
because
Yeah.
we've at Velocity, which is where I'm interning for the summer, they have been doing some professional development. And so like we had a resume session, and one of the things they said is like, yeah, when you're applying to these places, like AI is going to go through your resume. Like to me, it feels a slightly impersonal and maybe like, okay, so if I didn't put the keywords in and I didn't like clickbait my resume, like I'm not going to get the job.
It's like SEO
Kind
for
of,
your
right?
resume.
Like, what do y'all think
You
about
know
that?
Yes, I agree. I don't like it. As someone who's like currently in the internship process and like
Right.
going through that, I mean, I understand the time saving and like the efficiency, but
Right, from the company's perspective, it makes sense.
but it can't catch everything, and it can't like read into, like Dr. Delich was saying today, it doesn't like understand
Yeah.
what it's like processing.
Right.
But and so I think that it misses like important things, and yeah, in that round one resume cut, you can definitely lose some good candidates when you're AI.
Because
I
you
mean-
can't understand like who this person is.
Yeah, it's just
Like even if you write like a personal like statement or essay, like because a big part of hiring is hiring like someone you're wanting to work with and someone who's like good for your company or whatnot. And like it can be tough for AI to decipher whether someone's, going to be a better coworker than another person.
Well, like in my situation, I'm a music major with minors in business and entrepreneurship. And I have experience starting 2 companies and now this podcast that is all focused on entrepreneurship. I am president of the ACU entrepreneurship. Like there's a lot of things that I'm doing in the business world, and that is my career goal. I want the music major because I enjoy playing and I want to play in a professional orchestra, but I'm not going to be like a music teacher at high school, right?
instrument.
So
What instrument? Just out of like curiosity.
yeah, I play viola in the orchestra. So have
Cool.
you ever played instrument, band, or
I have.
orchestra?
Yeah, I was French horn. And I
Okay.
play the piano. So.
Cool. Which horn did you play? Were you a specific? I guess
He
you
was
probably
French
did
horn.
marching band, that type of thing.
I didn't. Well, I marched for like 1 year,
Okay.
and they made me like march instead of going to halftime at football.
Yeah.
So
You did
like I
football.
stopped marching.
Sorry, I was thinking orchestra brain. In orchestra, the horns you have 4 horns typically, and so each horn 1, 2, 3, or 4 has a different role, whether it's high, low, or kind of supporting role.
Oh, you mean what part?
Right, exactly what part
Yeah.
you're on.
Yeah.
And so apparently, talking to French horn players, it's a very like different experience in each role. But marching
Shoot.
band does not have that.
Yeah.
And especially Mildred's marching band. Let me just point
Mildred
that
High
out.
School. Yeah.
Mildred.
I play trumpet, by the way, so we're all like semi-music people.
Yeah, I'm just
but
outnumbered by brass people.
No,
Let's start a band.
I mean, you're the
Hey,
you're
that
the
would be cool.
professional. Yeah, start a band. Yeah,
But
yeah.
all that to say, like, if AI is reading my resume for somewhere like Velocity, like,
Mhm.
I believe that I align with their entrepreneurship goals, but they see bachelor's in the arts, and it's like, well, he's out, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and
I think that's a very interesting way to look at resumes.
Yeah, and you never even get the chance to like interview.
Right. And like, I would hope that once I get to the interview process, maybe I have a better chance than just reading my resume. But yeah, it's very interesting.
And if I was like someone who is hiring, like, and the AI like kind of like put all these resumes like in the dumpster, I would like, a part of me would be kind of paranoid. Like,
Yes.
what if it messed up and it threw away like an A+ candidate that I'm missing out on?
I do think, though, that's mainly larger companies that get like thousands of applications. Because like when we talked
Like
about this at our
Goldman Sachs or something.
Right.
Yeah.
when we talked about this here at Velocity, they were like, "Yeah, we're not doing that," just because the amount of applications they get is not huge, but also they get interesting candidates. So
Yep. As someone like in the process, I'm definitely the keywords that are in the job app, like kind of embedding those in the resume, just trying to increase the chances of making it through that resume cut, that initial resume cut. So yeah, I mean, I disagree with it, but
it's
you
happening.
gotta play the game. Like it's,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Okay, so you're doing this accelerator. Are you? I mean, obviously, you're living here for the summer, just on campus.
Yeah, I'm in a freshman dorm.
Still,
I'm
yeah.
stuck in there. Can't escape it. But,
Sure. And do you have anything football over the summer?
yeah. So there's actually a couple guys here in San Antonio doing internships, and so we all get together and lift
Cool.
and run.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, nice and early.
So, where do you see your company being in 5 years?
I could see my company being successful, growing a user base, like educating people about the stock market. And honestly, if a bigger company, like if a big brokerage offered me to like merge or like acquire me, I would probably do it. I would like, because I think if my app was part of a bigger service, that more people would like
Benefit from it.
be aware of it, and like more people would use it, and so more people would, like you said, yeah, benefit
Interesting.
from it. So
And you're gonna need a team for that.
for
Well,
scaling,
I think so. I mean, you're not necessarily in the computer science background, right?
no.
So, like, you'll need some help there. Do you have any plans for? Obviously, you're looking for this other person.
The intern, yeah.
Are you looking for anyone maybe full time?
At this moment, no, I'm not, but I will definitely need to
Sure.
once. I mean, obviously, this intern,
Wait,
depending on like how it goes.
and this is the LinkedIn. Is that the LinkedIn position?
Yes, the
Yeah.
intern, but just
The intern.
yes,
So you're not looking for like a co-founder.
no.
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
an intern. So
Okay,
I mean, independent contractor.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
Depending on how it goes, like obviously, chance of converting to full time and working with each other, but we'll definitely ultimately need a software developer to keep up with AI updates. Like it's advancing so rapidly.
Yeah.
New models come out like all the time. So
Yeah. Very cool.
but yeah.
Daniel, I don't know if you remember me telling you about this. I had an idea for something similar last year. So my idea was essentially college students have not a lot of resources, or maybe a little bit more nervous to talk about financial advice. I was thinking more like personal banking rather than investing. So like, how do I deal with my loans? How do I, maybe, what do I do with the paycheck that I got from the school that I'm working at, right? That side of things. And so I was thinking about a platform where you have essentially a hotline for college students to call, and there's 24/7 personal finance advisors online, essentially.
That could be pretty cool. And just like ask any questions that they have. Like, what
Correct.
should
Like,
I do?
because my biggest thing was talking to interviewing a couple people, like, you either know a ton about it to the point where you don't have questions, or it's like, well, I feel like know nothing about this to the point that, like, if I went and talked to a professor, a finance professor was like, what's a savings account? Like, I'd feel like nervous about it, is what I heard. And so it made sense to me that, like, hey, there should be something. If you look up YouTube videos, you can go down a rabbit hole, but you might not understand it. Something where you can just talk to a person that can help you maybe more easily understand it. But maybe that's an AI tool in some way. And I think your solution solves that, where it's built-in learning and it's hands-on too, because you're trying it not with real money, but you're trying it and learning as you go, which I think is more effective maybe than even calling someone.
Yeah, I think the goal of that like hands-on interactive aspect was to make it like more fun, more engaging, and just kind of like a different from just reading a finance textbook. Because
Right.
obviously there's resources out there for that you could just learn everything there is to know about investing. But I mean, realistically, who's looking up a textbook and like reading about the stock market?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You know what that reminded me of? Like it sounded like BetterHelp. You know what BetterHelp
Yeah.
is? Like the online therapy. It sounded like almost BetterHelp, but for financial advice.
Kind of. Yeah. That was the idea.
That's kind of cool.
finance
It-
hotline. Did you pursue
Finance
it?
hotline. Yeah.
that could've been-
I didn't have the time to do that at that point. And
Finance hotline.
it's
Yeah.
still in the back of my mind. It's on my business idea notes in my phone, but
Yeah. There's actually someone in football who's trying to make like it's another fintech idea, similar like a software application, but it's like budgeting and
Yeah.
like personal finance that way. So tracking expenses, all those, and those are obviously out there, but yeah,
trying to do it better.
Hmm.
Well, and there's room, right? Because not everyone is necessarily using the tools already out there. So I always think it's interesting that there's so many startups in the same area, like
There's-
helping with investing is not a new concept.
Yeah, stock market education is definitely there's a lot of players. There's a lot of competitors.
But there's also lots of niches to fill. So I think that's what's cool.
I agree. So when did you start? When did you have the idea? I don't know if you mentioned it.
The idea
Yeah.
came literally like right before the accelerator.
Right
So,
before. So like May, April.
late April.
Late
This is
April.
actually funny story. I pitched in the spring last year, but it was not my idea. It was with somebody else. I pitched. We didn't win, but he got. I'm not gonna go into it. He got into some trouble, got suspended off campus, and so like I was like, dude, we're not doing that. Like we were supposed to go into the accelerator, but like then we were like, no, I'm not. So then I had to think of a new idea to bring into the accelerator and develop. So that's where I came up with. It wasn't originally triple I investing, but what is now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna be harder to like keep working on it as much as you have this summer once school starts again in the fall?
I think no. This summer I actually have a good amount going on, and I think it's gonna be similar time. Like I'll have a similar amount of time as the school year. Like I'm in summer class right now. Yeah, I think it's gonna be.
Because one thing we talk a lot about is like balance. Like how do college students balance, pursuing their venture while also maintaining all the other school things and extracurriculars and whatever else they're doing. So
Yeah.
because go ahead. No, because a lot of students, they have so much going on and they, can only pursue their venture and grow their idea in their free time whenever that comes about. And it's kind of, they kind of struggle with inconsistency. That's something that that's always a challenge.
Yeah, it definitely happens. I mean, I think I think it just comes down to like being intentional,
Mhm.
prioritizing it. So I think I'll be able to if I just set out like I'm gonna work on the app today for like 2 hours or whatever. Just setting aside time. So
Definitely.
Yeah.
Do you have tricks? Like, do you use Google Calendar? Do you have
that's my
what's your
go-to.
go-to?
Let's go.
Google Calendar.
Yeah. Everyone we talk to is a Google Calendar
Your
person.
Apple Calendar.
I am. I don't know why. I just have always used it. So
Yeah.
But I was actually, I need to go on that AI tool you were telling us about, the like how to AI, or like what was it that has a list of like all the AIs that can do whatever you need?
That was the guy we were just on the phone with.
Oh, that was someone else.
Yeah,
Sorry.
There was
We were just on the phone with a guest we're trying to get in like a month.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it?
To do AI.
there's an AI for that.
Yes.
There's an
AI for that. like,
everyone listening
website?
go to
Yes.
everyone listening go to there's an AI for that.com. And here we go. 37,000 AI tools for 13,000 tasks and for 5,000 jobs.
My gosh.
There's so
Like
much.
what's under trending?
But
Color, penguin, whatever.
I was looking
Go
up like a calendar or like a note-taking app or something to help me maybe prioritize things a little bit better. So I was looking up that. That's all I was kind of going for.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's like a plethora. Of,
Yes.
of,
Like time management,
Yes.
AI, priority, and
It's slowly creeping into like everything. Like AI is. Yes, you can use it for like anything now, and it's growing. It's growing very rapidly for better or for worse. So yeah, I'm not surprised that there's 15,000 or whatever the number was.
it looked like AI agents, like highly specialized.
I saw a study the other day that was saying that of people who used AI, I think they were talking about writing essays, of people who used AI without really thinking about it, just saying like, hey, this is my prompt for my high school essay, write it for me, and then copying and pasting. They didn't really know anything about what they wrote, right?
I saw that studied.
Versus people who actually were intentional and then checked and revised what the AI said. Like they still retained most of the knowledge about it, but just had help with it. Like, I think that's the problem that I see with AI. Like, I don't think it's going to take over everyone's job. Like, sure, it might take over some of the manufacturing with robots and that type of thing, but like, you still have to think.
Yeah.
AI is not very smart.
In the accelerator class today, sorry, you're gonna have to remind me, Dr.
Delwich.
Delwich.
Dr. Delwich.
She pulled up this one article that said that in like 10 years or something, 50% of entry-level jobs are going to be taken by AI.
White collar.
And she was like, yeah, white collar entry-level jobs are going to be taken by AI. And she was like, who do you guys think usually takes those entry-level jobs? And it was like us, right? Like college grads.
Yeah. Quote from Dr. Delwich, to your point of like being intentional. She was like, you have to be hungry for knowledge. Like you have to want to learn to use AI. And so using it in that manner, like engaging with it and asking why it's doing what it's doing is like will help you learn a lot more than if you just wrote it on your own. But there's also that danger of not thinking about it and just throwing it in.
I love what you just said. You have to be hungry for knowledge because AI can just hand it to you.
Yes.
It'll feed you in bed with a nice plate of pancakes.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going with that.
No,
But
it
no,
just
you're
makes you
right. Like
lazy.
give you breakfast in bed.
Yeah.
On your birthday or something.
Yeah.
Wall-E.
Yeah. For real.
Everyone gets huge.
Well, yeah, I guess that movie is very that's a very accurate movie.
No, that's gonna be us. Yeah.
Hopefully not. Jeez.
Better not. Yeah.
I would have enough faith in
But I think like
humanity.
the ability to like think too is going to be like a top skill in the next few decades, because like that's one thing AI can't truly do. It can't think.
Right.
It doesn't actually know, like when you enter something into ChatGPT, it doesn't actually know what you're typing in. It just knows you type in this arrangement of letters.
And in the internet somewhere, there's some other that is responsive.
And the model knows that, well, this combination of letters is pretty similar to this combination of letters, you know, and it figures it out there. I'm not a technical person, but I think that's how it works.
Yeah, just like taking current data.
Yeah.
And it's not
Sourcing
not
it from
critical
online.
thinking.
It's not
It's not creating new things, which whole rabbit hole of AI that you can go down, like developing like general. Dr. Dell would today general AI, and then like superficial AI or artificial intelligence. Sorry, and like so there's potential for it to like have those capabilities, but yeah, whole nother like rabbit hole that people can go down.
So I haven't really heard that before. What's the difference between
So right
general
now,
and superficial?
artificial AI is just like
Artificial.
where we're at now, where it just like takes data, everything that's existing out there, and it can, like a learning language model, it can take text, spit back out text,
Mhm.
or an image generator that can like create an image based on a text prompt.
Mhm.
But then you have general AI, which is like it's aware that like there's another entity talking to it. So like if you enter a prompt, it can like infer what you're thinking, and it's like aware there's a conversation happening between two entities. Like I don't want to say people because it's AI, but then that's kind of like general AI is like you can think about it as like a person. Like it has the capabilities of a person mind. And then you have like the super AI, super artificial intelligence, crazy theories. Obviously we're not close to that, but that's like
Yeah, so
I mean you can yeah, it's all on the internet.
ASI, artificial superintelligence, is a theoretical AI that surpasses human intelligence in all aspects, including problem solving, creativity, and emotional understanding. It represents a level of intelligence far beyond what currently exists or even is concerned in AI research. It's a theoretical concept.
Yeah, I don't even know how you like wrap your head around that.
like,
I don't-
like what even
Is the world
that?
over?
Yeah,
Like-
right. Is it God at that point?
Well, I was gonna say that's what it kind of sounds like, and I don't think that you can make an AI have emotions. I know we talked about this a couple weeks ago, Daniel,
Mhm.
but like that doesn't make sense to me, practically or spiritually.
Yeah, I mean I understand what you're saying. There's people that think that they can,
I know,
but I get where you're coming from.
it's
Like
crazy.
it's not a soul, it's not a thing, but
This makes me uncomfortable. Apparently, there's people who are like all for it, like no issue with artificial superintelligence.
yeah, I don't know about the super.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way there's people that are like this is the way the world should be going. Like we need an AI that can surpass all human intelligence. Like that screams doomsday to me.
Yeah, and it's all so new. Like what AI had just like the past 5 to 10 years has been
Right.
like exploding. So it's all new territory for everybody navigating. So
Yeah, so
who
interesting.
knows?
So you're gonna be a sophomore next year,
You're gonna be a sophomore.
graduating in 4 years,
Yes, 2028.
2028. Okay, so if your company is not running and you're still kind of doing it on the side, what would your dream job be?
Yeah. So aside from being a business owner, entrepreneur, I hope to get into investment banking.
Okay.
So like valuations,
Sure.
M&A,
Yeah.
capital raises.
Yeah. And you could definitely do this on the side too.
If you have the free time,
After
which in IB, will you? No,
no, not in the analyst
Fair.
position, but like once you kind of like like climb the ranks, get promoted a few times, you get a little more free time, and then. But I mean, we'll see what happens. Like obviously, I'm young. Like it's early.
Absolutely.
It's early to be kind of pigeonholing into a single career, but that's just what piques my interest the
Yeah.
most.
No, that's great.
that's what I think. Like at our age, like we should just be like taking swings and just like trying things, you know, and like trying to have fun and learn as much as possible, and try to have as much patience as possible, and
For sure.
understand that like things take like 10 times longer than we sometimes think they take.
Dude, especially developing an app.
Yeah.
Especially, yes.
Yeah.
I've heard a rule in coding that if you think something's going to take 10 hours, you got to double it and it'll take 20
20.
because it's just something pops up. And I'm sure with AI, it's probably triple.
Always issues.
Yeah, probably.
So I know you're a new entrepreneur and business owner, but in your experience so far, and then maybe in other business situations, Has your faith played a role in any of that?
I would say it plays a role in my everyday life. Not so much like in saying that, yes, it affects everything. But yes, 100%. Short answer.
Sure. Are there any specific situations that maybe come up that?
I mean, like being a Christian, I was born and raised like in the church.
Mhm.
That's just how I was like brought up. And so I've been staying with that, like continuing to stay in the word, praying.
Because Trinity's a Christian university.
It's
right?
not.
No,
It's not.
It's unaffiliated.
Really? Okay. I don't know what I thought it
I
was.
was telling you that.
You were.
It used to be.
Yeah, it
Okay,
was. It
got
was
it.
founded by the Presbyterian Church, but
Okay.
then they split off.
Interesting.
There's still a chapel on campus. There's still a chaplain, but it's like students can make it as much or as little part of their college experience as
Right.
they want.
Yeah.
But no, I've been very fortunate to find a group of other people who are also like bettering their relationship with the Lord. Young Life, that I'm part of
Mhm.
that on campus,
Mhm.
and so it's been really great having those people in my life. So
Yeah. Awesome.
I have a question. I've asked this like a couple times.
Shoot.
What's the number one piece of advice you would give an 18 to 22-year-old entrepreneur or student or young person who wants to start something, but they are not sure how to take their first step?
Oh, I thought you were just gonna leave it at the journal, and I was gonna say that exact thing. Like I was just gonna say like, just
Take your
send
first
it,
step,
bro. Just send
Gabe,
it.
how did they do that?
You just have to. I mean, first things obviously determining the first step. Like you have to know what to do, but I feel like once you have an idea of what needs to be done, you just do it. Like you shouldn't hesitate. Like the repercussions are not as like extreme as you make them out to be in your head. Like you can always blow things out of proportion, consequences. So it's not usually as intense if you fail as you think it would be. So just doing it is the best way to learn.
What if they feel kind of afraid or feel uncertain about their business idea?
I'm sure that's common.
Common.
Well, it's kind of like you said earlier. If you're not certain about something, like there are resources at university to help with that. Like
There are.
you're a great example of that. You are doing this competition and getting to stay over the summer, and you don't have to know everything. We're college students.
Yeah, definitely. Taking a step back is very helpful, and like you said, consulting
And we have the
other
time.
resources.
We have the time.
We have the time to mess up.
That's the number one
To learn.
advantage we have over older people.
Right.
They may have more skills and experience, bigger network, more knowledge, but they don't have the time.
Best time to plant a tree was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Second best time is today.
Now.
Right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Not
And
today, not tomorrow.
You can't get more of that. You can't buy that. So like,
You can't buy time.
just do it.
Yeah.
Action orientation. is important.
Action orientation.
Yeah.
Proactivity.
And do you think that's something you're born with, or is that a mindset?
Mindset for sure. I think you can develop that.
Okay.
100%.
And why would someone develop that? Because, I mean, we're talking about AI, like in the future, you're not going to need to act if you don't want to. Like theoretically, you could have a robot upstairs or downstairs, click a button, say breakfast. It cooks you eggs and sausage, brings it up to your room. You sit in bed. It goes and codes for you and runs your business. And then it,
Dude, I
Like-
wouldn't mind that.
is that action mindset though? Is that the
No, I'm
entrepreneurial
kidding.
mindset?
No, I'm kidding.
I think
Okay.
in the name of like innovation and like creativity and like creating new things, like adding new value to society, you can't rely on old things. Like you always have to be looking for a new way to solve something, looking for a new way to approach a problem, and that's kind of like the core of what an entrepreneur
Yeah.
is.
I agree.
I agree. For sure.
Awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that sums it up, man. Thanks for joining us,
Yeah.
bro.
It's been great.
It's been great.
Thank y'all
Absolutely.
so much, bro.
Where can people find you? Instagram, LinkedIn, where?
LinkedIn #1.
LinkedIn.
Obviously. As a college student, I'm on there. I'm on Instagram too. So yeah,
Okay.
Awesome. We'll link your
both of
LinkedIn.
those places.
In the
Below.
description below.
Do you have anything for your business yet? Any website, that type of thing?
No, just the LinkedIn job posting. So
Cool.
not a website.
Everyone go apply.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We'll put the job posting on there too.
We can find. You can send us the link and we'll put it in the description.
Yes,
Everyone
if
go
you say-
apply.
If you say you were like, yes, I'll hire you if you're coming from the podcast.
If you're listening to this right now and you apply and Gabe sees your application, he's
hired.
going to give you priority. You're hired. 40% equity.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's build it.
Let's build. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
Alrighty, Daniel, wrap us up.
No, I think I just wrapped us up.
Awesome.
Right? Everyone go check him out. Gabe Irvine.
Or both.
Or-
Irvin.
Gabe Irvine. Check him out.